I'm 22 years old, and I feel like I'm losing my grip on what's normal. I need to know if I'm crazy, or if this is as messed up as it feels. A few days ago, my dad made a joke about my weight. It wasn't subtle. It wasn't a light-hearted tease. He knows I'm insecure about my body. I've told him before, multiple times, that comments about my weight hurt me. But he said it anyway. I told him to stop. At first, I wasn't even yelling. I just wanted him to drop it, to recognize that he had crossed a line and walk it back. Instead, he got irritated. He raised his voice. And then he called me a sensitive bitch. That set me off. I kept asking him why he couldn't just apologize like a normal person. Why was it so hard for him to say, "I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that"? He eventually gave me a sarcastic sorry, the kind that's dripping with contempt, the kind that means nothing. And that made it worse. I asked him why it was so difficult for him to give a real apology, to actually acknowledge that he had hurt me. And that's when everything blew up. He got right up in my face. I mean, uncomfortably close. I could feel his breath on my skin while he was yelling at me. He told me to get out of his face, even though he was the one who stepped into mine. He was towering over me, invading my space, and somehow making it my fault. Now he's saying I'm messing with his mental health. He's saying I'm affecting his work. He's threatening to call the sheriff over this. Yes, the sheriff. Like I'm some kind of criminal. Like I'm the one who did something wrong. And then he said something that really stuck with me. He told me he's a supreme leader of the house and that everyone else is below him. His exact words. He said he'd rather die than deal with me. He told me, straight to my face, that my feelings don't matter. I know I didn't handle it perfectly. I should have walked away. I could feel myself getting angrier, and instead of backing off, I stayed there. I stared him down. I didn't want to be the one who backed down again. I didn't want to give him that satisfaction. But I get that probably made things worse. I'm not blameless here. I engaged when I should have disengaged. But it feels like no matter what I do, he finds a way to tear me down. He's constantly on me about not having my associate's degree yet. He talks to me like I'm just wasting my life, like I'm a failure because I haven't followed his timeline. And yeah, I haven't had everything figured out. I've been dealing with depression for years. I've struggled with a lot of self-hate. I've felt stuck, but I haven't given up. I'm still trying. I'm working on finishing my GED and my prerequisites. I have a roadmap. I know exactly what I need to do, and I'll be done by summer of next year. My goal is to become a doctor one day. That's a dream I'm holding on to. But he doesn't see any of that. He just sees what I haven't done yet. I never had help with college. I'm first gen. I've been navigating everything on my own, figuring out the systems, the paperwork, the timelines, all of it. And I'm proud of how far I've come, even if it's slower than other people. But he called me a dead body because I haven't got to my degree yet. He said I'm wasting my life by not following his roadmap. And here's the thing, it never feels like concern. It never feels like he actually cares about my future. It feels like he's using it as an excuse to put me down. It feels like he thinks I deserve to be talked to like I'm nothing because I'm not where he thinks I should be. What hurts the most is that I'm trying. I'm fighting every single day against my own brain just to get out of bed and keep moving forward. And instead of encouragement, I get told I'm a dead body. Instead of support, I get threatened with the sheriff. I don't know how to live like this. I don't want to keep getting into these fights. I don't want to spend my energy arguing with someone who has already decided I'm worthless. But I also don't want to just sit there and take it when he talks to me like I'm beneath him. When I try to express how I feel, he tells me he'd rather die than deal with me. So what am I supposed to do with that? How do I deal with this without making things worse? How do I protect my own mental health when I'm living in an environment that constantly tears it down? How do I finish my education and pursue my dreams when the person who is supposed to support me is actively trying to break me? I know I need to get out of this house eventually. I know I need to build a life where I'm not constantly walking on eggshells. But right now, I don't have the resources. I don't have the money. I don't have a backup plan. I'm stuck, and I feel like I'm drowning. If anyone has been through something similar, if anyone knows what it's like to live with a parent who tears you down and then plays a victim, please tell me how you survived it. How do you keep going when the person who is supposed to love you unconditionally makes you feel like you're nothing? TLDR, my dad made a cruel joke about my weight, called me a sensitive bitch, got in my face, and is now threatening to call the sheriff. He says as a supreme leader of the house that my feelings don't matter and that he'd rather die than deal with me. He called me a useless dead body because I haven't finished my degree yet, even though I'm still trying and have a clear plan. I know I should have walked away, but I'm so tired of being treated like I'm nothing. How do I deal with living with someone like this without making it worse?